Please can you introduce yourself?
My name is Oyeleye Ogunsanya, Leye Connect. I'm the lead designer at Rise Vest Technology. It's a lot of work first, but generally I see most of the designs before they go out. I lead the design team. Also, I'm being looped into the entire decision-making process that relates to design. I think everything so far. Yes, but my favorite thing about working at Rise is the fact that I'm able to work remote. Yes, that's like my that's like the best thing. I can work for anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. So it gives me enough flexibility to work from a very comfortable place, not necessarily the office. The office too is a comfortable place. You get to see your work implemented real time. Monday, your work is out. Tuesday, the dev team is already showing you what you did. And then there's this fast iteration that happens. You design here, you are literally seeing it. So there's this pipeline, this movement from Figma to actual screen live. You get to see live. So it really is exciting because you iterate fast. You see what works, what doesn't work. Just the speed that we have gained recently is one of my exciting points for working at Rise. It's a lot of work. Rise has a lot of moving parts. Managing people's money is a tricky business. You always have to communicate, in fact, over-communicate. And as easy as it sounds, it contains a lot of moving parts. And you'll be shocked to realize all of those moving parts, in one way or the other, involve design. So at Rise, we are all designers, literally. But we just mainly push the pixels because we are trying to design a smoother process. We are trying to design a simpler mode of communication, an easier way of ensuring that people are kept abreast of what is going on with their money. So we are in sort of a way all designers at Rise, and it can be really, really demanding managing people's money, managing emotions, because we are not just managing people's money, you are managing their livelihood in a sense. So it's a lot of work to make people realize that you are a safe space. I worked in OE studio at Ibadan for a long time. I multitask, but I now multitask and Rise on a new threshold, like with a capital M. So working at Rise has really stretched my abilities to deliver quality at a faster pace. So you are not compromising on, it's not a trade-off of quality and speed. You are not compromising on the quality of your work. You are still giving your best, but now that best has to come out faster. So Rise has made me get into the region of untapped potentials within myself. What that means is that I consume a lot of design information because at any point in time, you may need to draw out from that volume of knowledge you have on your inside. So yes, I've read more since joining Rise. I also learn about management a lot and how to actually lead a team in an organization. It's a tasking effort, but those have been like the benefits of working with Rise, among others. People think I'm fun in the office. I think that's my biggest achievement. I don't want to sound cocky, but even Nodoka thinks I'm funny. I mean, and Yemi, and then marketing team and design team will beef a lot. Let's be on record. But I mean, if the marketing team, including the head of marketing, think you are cool, because they rarely give compliments. They rarely give compliments. So yes, that should be one of my biggest achievements. But let me put aside the jokes. I think one of my biggest contributions to Rise has been, I think, a design that is yet to come out, but it's in the pipeline. Let me say it that way. So I don't put the cat before the horse. A lot of good works are coming out. I do not want to place the cat before the ox, and I do not want to make announcements before time. So, however, I think I have one I'm proud of, the Rise blog. Yes, the current Rise blog. Yes, it's something, though a bigger version, a better version is coming out. But yes, I'm proud of this one. I'm proud of this one, among other works that are coming out. Yes, outside design, I still design. I don't know. Yeah, I know it sounds off, but design is so wide that sometimes if I'm not doing UI UX, I'm doing illustrations. If I'm not doing illustrations, I'm making poster design. So not necessarily being paid for it. I just sort of explore from time to time. I try to sharpen those other skill sets that are not necessarily being used day to day. But yes, other than design, I design. I don't want to sound like 30 plus that I've been accused of sounding most times. But yes, I read. I literally, if you put anything in print, boring, interesting, idealistic, optimistic, pessimistic, whatever is still cohesion behind it, I'll literally read it. If it's in print and if it's well put together. I like reading people's thoughts, especially dead people. I mean, people, writers that have died a long time ago. I like going back to such material. They carry such invaluable wisdom that is still relevant till our time. Yeah, so yeah. If I'm not designing and I'm not designing, I'm reading. You'll be surprised. Oh, for designers?
In general.
Oh, in general, I'll say read more fiction. The Bridge by the River Kwai, I really, really love that book. Funny, tense, and action-packed with a lot of wisdom. The Bridge by the River Kwai. I've read it over and over again. Probably one of my best books. I would also recommend C.S. Lewis books. I know now. Of course, you know I was going to mention them. I love him down to pieces. I love C.S. Lewis. Read any of his books, any of C.S. Lewis' books. Any of his books, you'd get engrossed, get pulled in. I'd also recommend, although not common, but I don't know if people read poems. I don't know if people still read poems. I actually tweeted this a long time ago. I'd be teaching maths in a junior secondary school. Specifically junior secondary. Senior secondary, they are already dry bones. No offense, but it's hard to. The beauty of teaching maths in junior secondary is you are actually teaching maths to incredibly impressionable minds. So it affords the opportunity to not just teach maths, but put the foundation for proper understanding of arithmetics in there. So while you're teaching maths, you're actually setting them up mentally to be capable of handling anything that has to do with figures. If you are going into design, I would strongly suggest you be a step higher than what you're actually putting in for. Not because that's the right thing to do, but in the Nigerian ecosystem, or in the Nigerian fintech space or tech space generally, you most likely will get an opportunity to get hired when people perceive that you're giving more value than you're actually getting. Of course, you are going to learn in the role. Every role affords you an opportunity to learn and be better. But strong recommendation, be a step higher than what you're actually applying for. If you are going into design, a generalist will always be favored more than a specialist. I'm speaking contextually to the Nigerian design space. So yes, learn as many aspects of design as you can and drive value in cumulatively to wherever you are hoping to work.
Work that's about to come out, what existing design work for Rise are you most proud of?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Depending on what time you are seeing this video, people don't joke with their money. I said a lot of things that they joke with. Managing people's money is a lot of effort. It takes a great deal of confidence to do that. We are not banks, don't get me wrong. Managing the money and ensuring it grows takes an Herculean effort. Here at Rise, we try to ensure we keep your money safe, be perceived as a safe space, and actually be a safe space for you. We try to be your best investment partners, to guide you, to help you, and be there hand in hand through all good and bad times. It takes a lot of effort. And I know that it will take more than just mere words to convince you that we are doing a great deal of work here. Now, we are not blowing our horn. I'm only here to reassure you that if you see anybody on the right shirt, squeeze 1,000 naira in their hand. Tell them thank you. Tell them they are doing a great work. And smile. Smile at them. Money is not easy work to do. Nobody will put money in the hands of another person who doesn't know how to talk carefully.
Can you answer the question? He's just enjoying himself talking to the camera.